welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you 3 things in this video. 1, how you can contour your face. 2nd, how you can highlight your face. 3rd, how you can use a blush. Now I'm going to show you the exact places and exact brushes with which you can do your contouring, your highlighting and your blush. And so if you really want to know how I do that, then please keep on watching. It is really important to do contouring because that makes your face look more sculpted and more in shape. So the perfect shape for anybody's face should be like this. So it's like kind of upside down triangle with a, with a soft edge. Contouring can be different for different people. For anybody who has got a heavy lower chin, so they have a different contouring method, and for anybody who has got a face shape like me, so for them I'm going to show up this process. Product which I'm going to use is this Kryolan TV pen stick. This is like really dark brown for me. Now I'm gonna show you how I blend this dark brown onto my skin. So when you're doing contouring, make sure that the shades with which you are doing your contouring should be 3 to 4 shades lighter than your own skin tone, because in that way the contouring would be perfectly done. So first of all guys, on your forehead you are going to make it look a little bit smaller. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply it over here, the extra part which I want to shade out. So I'm gonna apply it over here and over here as well. So as you can see, I already did my forehead. Now coming to the side cheeks, what you're gonna do is you are going to make this kind of face, and this will actually enhance the hollow of your cheek where you are going to contour. So over here I'm gonna contour because this is where the hollow lies, like that. Also same thing over here, like this. Now guys, for this line, now anybody who has got a double chin, they'll have to make sure this bone over here, the jawbone over here, because you are going to contour underneath your jawbone and not above it and not very below to it. So you are going to apply the contour shade for your lower face over here. So I'm gonna contour over here like this. Again over here underneath my chin, so that there's no double chin getting showing off. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit dark. Now for your nose guys, you are going to make your nose look slimmer. So I'm going to create a shadow over here and a shadow over here. So what you're going to do is you're going to create a line from here, from underneath your eyebrows, so that this matches your nose seamlessly. So I'm going to take the stick like this and over here, and also over here. What I'll do during blending, I'll take this line up to here and I'll start blending from there, because that will make the blending more easily and more nicely. For blending this into your skin, I'm gonna take this angle brush. Now this is an angle kabuki brush. Now these kind of brush make your blending of your contouring really easy, because this shape will actually directly fit over here, also over here and also over here. Like this is the perfect shape guys if you are contouring your face. Now guys, I'll slowly blend the color in like this. You should be patient while you are contouring your face, because you don't want to contour any wrong place of your face. So guys, I am just contouring over here as well. You know what contouring does is that it creates a shade, so that when the light falls, this portion gets in, like it will, you know, from a distance it will feel like this is just your shadow and not exactly your chin. So it helps in creating a illusion effect, which makes your face look slimmer and in proper shape. Now guys, another thing which I want to mention is that if anybody is having a very heavy chin, what they can do is they can contour from here like this way, like this entire portion will get contoured, because they don't want this extra flesh over here to be shown. So they can contour from here. As you can see, if they contour from here, their face will look much more slimmer. So I am contouring over here as of now. Then what I'll do, I will contour a little bit over here. I won't take any extra product for this part and this part. So I'm just going to take whatever remains on my brush and I'll contour over this part. Next, I'm going to contour my cheeks. So I'll just quickly show you how I do that. So I'm just blending it in, guys. Now guys, exactly I'm creating like a 3 shape over here. So now I'm gonna blend my forehead contouring. And then on my side cheek. If you think that your brush is a little bit bigger, what you can do is you can just hold the brush like this so that it creates a flat effect, and then you can contour like this. For my nose, I prefer using my fingers rather than using a brush because it just gives a perfect shape to my nose. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take the color underneath my brows like this and create the shadow by blending it with my fingers. And again, if you want, you can also do it with the brush. So what you have to do is, again, you have to hold it on like this and then blend it like this. Your lips to look fuller, you can also use the contouring shade over here, just right here, because that will create a shadow effect and it will make your lips look more fuller and bigger. So again, I'm gonna blend it with my fingers. Okay, so now that I'm done with my contouring, I'm going to show you how I highlight my face. For cream highlighting, I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I am going to apply it in a triangular motion underneath my eyes at first. Make the triangle over here because what will happen is if I create it over here and while I'll be blending, the color will get inside my fine lines directly. And if I do the triangle a little bit down from this eye bag, what will happen is that we'll start blending from here. Little part of the concealer will go over here, which will not get inside the fine lines, because if you apply a lot of product over here onto your eye bag, that will definitely be getting into your fine lines. But if you apply less amount of product, that won't happen. So for that reason, I do my triangle a little bit lower over here. Now I'm gonna highlight my forehead part over here, and then on the bridge of my nose over here, my cupid's bow over here, then my chin over here, and then underneath my contour line over here. Again over here on the highest point of my eyebrows over here underneath my eyebrows. Now these are the places where I'm going to highlight my face. Now this method I'll only apply when I'm using a cream highlighter. So yeah, let's just blend it out. To blend a cream highlighter, a beauty sponge would be the perfect tool to do that. So I'm gonna blend it with my handy dandy beauty blender. So I am blending it slowly, and I'll blend it so that it blends seamlessly onto my skin. Over here. Now I always blend the highlighter with a beauty blender, because extra highlighter gets inside your beauty blender, and it gives out the perfect amount of product which should stay onto your face. So for that reason, I really like to blend my highlighter with a beauty sponge. Blend this triangle right here underneath my eye. See, I am just blending it nicely and seamlessly. Now guys, I don't want this highlighter shade to go up to here, because that will make my face look much more broader over here, and I don't want that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the color up to here, and that's it. I'm not going to go beyond that. See, I am doing the same thing, and I'm not going beyond this eyebrow line. So I'll just stay up to here where my eyebrows are, and I'm not gonna go up to here. Now guys, now that I'm done with it, now it is really important that you set your cream highlighter and cream contour with a powder highlighter and a powder contour. Now to set my cream contour, I'm gonna use this brown shade over here. Now you can use any brown shade, any brown matte eyeshadow, whatever you wanna use. So I'm just gonna set it with this matte brown shade, like this. You apply any cream foundation or any cream makeup product onto your face, it is really important that you set it in, or else the cream product can move anywhere on your face. So to set that into a place, you definitely need to apply a powder product over that. Now that I'm done setting my cream contour, I'm gonna set my cream highlight. To set everything in, after this step, I generally use a loose face powder, which will again make my highlighting shade stay in place, and also this contour shade stay in place. So I'm gonna use the Airspun powder, and this is in translucent extra coverage. As you can see, once I blend everything in, everything looks so put together. Now the final step is applying a blush. This is my favorite blush, guys. This one's from NYX and it's an amber, and I love this shade, guys. I'm gonna take my blush brush, take some blusher, tap off the excess, and then apply it onto my cheeks. Now guys, blusher should always, you should always apply it. Now this was your contour line, and above that you're going to apply your blusher. Now you have to make sure that the blusher doesn't reach this portion, so you are going to apply the blusher from your mouth to your eyebrow to this portion. Now from here to here, this portion you're going to apply your blusher. Again, from your mouth, the gap between the blusher and your mouth should be 2 fingers gap. So as you can see, the measurement, I'm taking it from here and then till here, till my contour, and 2 fingers gap from here. So this will be your correct place to apply your blusher. Like this. Now the same thing I'm gonna do over here. Now my line would be from here to here and then 2 fingers gap. So in this portion I'm gonna apply the blusher. As you can see, I am not coming over here and then I'm not going above this line. So I'm gonna keep the blusher over here only. So now that I'm done with the blusher, guys, I'll show you how you can highlight your face with a shimmering highlighter, which should be your last step when you're structuring your face. I'm gonna take this highlighter right over here. I generally tend to use this brush over here. It's the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Still, you can apply your highlighter with any brush you're comfortable with. I also apply my highlighter with a fan brush, with multiple different types of brushes, but today I'm going to use this one because this is my favorite brush to apply a highlighter. If you put your finger over here, you'll find there's a bone over here, just over here. So you're going to apply the highlighter over your bone. Now guys, the highlighter should start from here. Now if you place your brush from your lips to the center of your eyes, to the center of your brows. Again, you don't want the highlighter to go up to here because again, you don't want to make your face look broad. So you're just going to stop over here where your brow stops. And from here till here. Light reflects over here, you can see your highlight shade. Now again, I'm going to take the highlighter shade and I'll apply it over here so that it gets highlighted. The maximum amount of product of highlighter should be over here, and then the minimum should be over here onto the bridge of your nose. You don't want a lot of highlighter to be there onto your bridge, onto the bridge of the nose, and then a little bit onto your forehead. This part of the powder highlighter should be very, very minimal. Again, I'm going to apply a little bit onto my Cupid's bow, and here I love to use a lot, guys. Okay, over here, and then just a little bit over your chin. Now again, you are going to apply the highlighter onto your brow bone. That's it, guys. Your blush gets seen, your highlighter gets seen, and everything gets seen, and this is the perfect way to sculpt your face, guys, so that your face looks chiseled and goodly, properly shaped. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys have liked and enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful to you. And if if it was, then don't forget to click on the subscribe button, do like this video, and finally don't forget to click on the bell button because that's how you're going to get reminded once I upload a new video. So until next time, take care, God bless you, bye.